Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Pete. You're watching Pete J. Cooper the Boulder Builder, and we've got a new build today, and I think I've told you about this, but I don't know. But let's see what's in that box. All right, let's open it up. And you still can't see what it is. Well, you see who brings it. There we go. R2-D2. The whole build, 2 packs and 2 magazines. And I don't know if that's the number 1 magazine or not. Just a second while I make some more noise. This is the first magazine, or at least this is a fold-out poster. Here we go. All about this magazine. And this is in Dutch because I've got the Dutch version. I know they're saying the English magazine is in English. This just says this is what you will be getting, and this is how it will be looking. On the back of it, these are the gifts that you're getting. A nice folder to put them in, a notebook, a mug, and these metal posters. This whole build, and you see what is in there on all the side pictures. It's a massive thing, as you can see right there. There we go. Dan Vanholm is making some the journey begins. This is in Dutch, but that is what it says, and they're welcoming you to the brand. And then they're making some brand commercials showing you what they have. This is not available anymore in Holland. And inspiring content, how it works, and a unique collection of things by Vanholm. But that is not what we want to see first. This is the first pack that we have, and we'll be getting it out. We've got a screwdriver there which probably won't be used, but I will use it because it's the first magazine. That is the magazine. Let's see what that magazine shows. As you can see, issue number 1 right there. This whole thing is in English, which I like. Here you go, a little bit about Star Wars and how they got to it, and George Lucas, and the R2-D2 build, and the different arms they have. A bit history about our C3PO as well in the magazine, and the lighting diodes, a little bit about how that works. This is what we have as well, the inventors of the light diode, and this is the first part, the head and right leg. So we've got a few parts, and this is how it will be built. As you can see, there is not a lot to do. That battery box we will not have now, but in pack in issue 4 and 5. But this so we can test everything, but we cannot test it today because I don't think my testing pack here has the right connection. This is from the X-Wing build. But let's get straight into this and see what this brings. All right, this is the best way to do it. Careful, don't cut yourself. That is pack 1 out. And here, as well as in the Millennium Falcon build, they have not too many screws, but just a few different ones, blacks and silver, and as you can see, that is what they have, the different ones. And they don't have too many screws, but that's just the great thing to use. A PHO screwdriver. We're getting that one out. We're getting that lid out. Let me put that there. So we're getting that one out, and the lead we're getting out. Pretty obvious where that goes. In there, like so. And you can't put it down because otherwise you can't screw it in. We've got the black ones to put in now. See, that's what I like, something that twists along with you. So that is what we have, and that is the first thing to do. Then we get that wire out. With wires, always careful not to break the connections. But what I also always want to do is make sure that those kinks are not any there. Just make sure that it's neatly in there. Have a good look at which is the connection you need, and then connect it with the holes in this side, on this side of the... I need to have a look at that because it's in crooked. Yeah, that looks a whole lot better. There we go, that's what we have. And then we could check it with the connector, but we can't check that at the moment. So that's all we do with the things we have from this stage. Now let's get part 2 out. Issue number 2, as you can see there. Building the R2-D2 inside Star Wars and the droid directory. A little bit about how it's designed and who really drives it, make sure that it works. You can see the back of his head here. It's a small person keeping that together, as like they did with the green person. This is C-3PO, a protocol droid. As you can see, and most of you know the history of Star Wars already because you've all seen the films. That's why you wanted to build this R2-D2 part. So this is what we are doing this time, and we're doing a little bit more than what we did in the previous. So let's get this one out as well. As before, be careful. If you're a youngster doing this, make sure that your parent does that for you, so as not to cut yourself, because we don't want accidents to happen. Alright, these are the parts neatly in there. Let's put them up and see what we are doing. We're getting something out from the previous stage. That one, and I think we need this one. This is metal, and it goes in that way. Have a look at the orientation there, and we're using the silver screws to put that in, and these are going into metal. So a good thing is to do with these screws is put a little bit of oil on the tip of it, just to make it easier to screw them in. Although it's going in really nicely. Last bit is really going in nicely. Then we're going to this side, and we're putting these two in. I need to get my tweezer out, otherwise I can't get it out. These we're putting on, and it has a keyhole pattern, so this is the only way you can put it in. And then we put more of those silvery screws in, and to keep your model without scratches, it is advisable to keep your workspace clean and tidy. So 2 of those silvery screws with that in, so we can put that to the side and get these 2 out. These 2, and there's a half moon shaped connection there, and that's how you know it goes in. Oh, I was trying to push it in, and it's easier to put in than I thought. So they're telling us to put a spot of super glue on that. So we will do that. And I've got the fluid version, because I've got 2 versions, a fluid and a slightly thicker version. And this one usually works pretty darn good. I'm holding that for a second and see what we're doing with that. We're putting that in the middle of the leg part that we have there. So we put that on that there, and we're using the silver screws. Yeah, we've got, we're going exactly to how much we use and not one extra. So we're putting it on right there, and then going to the other side to put that screw in. Let's get these last 2 parts out. You see it? Hard to push in. Yeah, it's too easy to put in. So we put a little bit of glue on that while I wait for the glue to come down. And then this one goes on, more or less you slide it on. And I put some glue on that so it stays in neatly. Then we get that one out. And that is what we have. And we're not screwing anything on it because we haven't got any screws left anymore. But that is the first pack. Sorry about that, guys. That is the first pack of R2-D2 done. And that is what we have. And we have this left over as well. That's it. Well, that was that. It's a short build, a quick build, and it's only 21 minutes now, so I might put on the whole thing and just get the silent parts out, or the not so interesting parts, and we'll be on quite quickly. I hope you will join me next time, because I'm getting these in 10 packs in total, 11 packs in total. This is the pack one, and there are 10 to follow, and I think 120 stages, so we're getting quite a lot of them in at the same time. And I hope you will join me next time and enjoy the build that I'm doing. Check out the other builds that I have as well, and check out my channel. There are quite a few more to check out and see as well. There are quite a lot of old ones there. Just check out my playlists, and hope you will enjoy those as well. Please like, subscribe, and pass it on, and join me next time on any of my other builds, this one or any of the other ones on my channel. See you then. Bye bye.